film for a second.
Eastern investors. Their spokesman was John Clum, Tombstone's Republican mayor and the editor of the Tombstone Epitaph newspaper. Businessmen's profits depended upon capturing control of Tombstone, but the cowboys stood in their way. So Mayor Clum chose the coast to drive.
Oh, I don't mean that. I've come to disarm you. This fight has commenced. Fight! Either fight or get away. Why? Good one if you have. I got it.
Okay, so this is the Crystal Palace behind me here. And this is where we had dinner with the kids last night. We had a pizza and some sliders. I split it all up, family style. On our tour, we were told that upstairs here was Virgil's marshal's office upstairs. And Dr., I forget what he said his name was, but he was the one that said people die from lead poisoning and of course gave them too much morphine. Actually administered morphine to two of the guys at the gunfight. That's where the offices were, up there on the top floor. This corner right behind me, that is the Oriental, which is where, in the movie at least, that's where Wyatt goes in and takes up his game, which actually did have a Pharaoh game in there. So right there beside that green tree is, you can see where it says Saloon. And that was the Grand Palace Hotel, which was 3 stories tall. That little building behind that tree wasn't there. That was an alleyway. That's where the wagons would pull in and drop off all the fairly rich folks who could afford to stay there. It was a pretty fancy place with a bar in the basement, lobby in the first floor. There were 6 corrals where people were required to hold their horses. They were not allowed on Allen Street for whatever reason. I guess they didn't want all the stink from the horse. This one, of course, is the most famous one. Right behind me, you see the sign that says OK Corral, and here you see Historama. That was that cool play that I saw when I was a little kid with my mom and dad, and Timothy and Rebecca. Anyway, this is where we went in yesterday, and we saw the gunfight. It was kind of silly, but it was all right, I guess. Anyway, there's another sign for the OK Corral. Right inside there is the actual corral, and you can't go in there unless you got paid $10 a pop to get in there, which it would probably be more if we ever come back. But that's the one. That's a pretty good shot. If the sun was in a different position, it might be even better, but this is at the very end of the street. All right, so this is our little rental van. Mom put some in there. Whoever's watching this, it may be Amanda, it may not be Mom. Anyway, this is our room. We stayed in the Charlie Storm room number 3. And this is our room after we left it. Let's make sure we didn't leave anything. Anything in there? Nope. Oh, there's some trash over there. That's not any good. There's the kids' bed. And then that bathroom's kind of stinky. Nathan just came out a little bit. Oh, don't forget those pictures right over there. Yeah, there. Okay. And this is our bedroom that we stayed in. A nice bed. Little closet that we didn't use. An air conditioner that works quite well, actually. Anyway, and we are on our way to day 2. Headed to Phoenix by the end of the day. Maybe going into Mexico. I don't know what's happening. It's gonna be an adventure. That's all I know. Later.
Like the entire time. It's really.
Okay, this one's for, I think Timothy will enjoy this. There's a huge open pit, almost 1,000 feet deep copper mine. We're in Bisbee, Arizona. You can see we're almost on the top of this mountain. We're at 5,000 feet elevation. You can feel it when you start walking, especially when it's 106 degrees. And we're just checking it out real quick on our stop.
Tell them we decided to move here.
Oh yeah, we decided you need to move here because it's a really cool place. I'm gonna take a film of a little bit of the western town. It's freaking awesome. And we're about 10 minutes or less actually. This direction is Mexico. And we went to the wall. It was pretty cool. We saw the wall. You know, gotta love that. So me and Brooklyn, she's down there somewhere. We are at Saguaro National Park, home of the saguaro cactus. We're just gonna spin. Brooklyn, you gotta get down here so I can see you. Follow me. All right. So you see the big old huge cactus behind us. So you can do a little pan around so you can see them all. Some of these don't have the arms they're famous for, but there's our rental van. And then the boys are somewhere back in there. Oh, you see one?
Yeah, it's way over there.
Way over there. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but hey, there's a little bait. Those are baby arms on those. They're kind of ugly. They need to be bigger. Those big daddy cactus. You can't even believe what this looks like here. It's pretty remarkable. It's a huge drop off down behind me. It probably goes down about maybe 40, 50 feet. And then it comes up this hill and it's just nothing but thousands of those massive cactus, like that little dude right there. He's only about probably 20 feet tall. And all these back behind me over here, they average anywhere from 20, 25 feet tall. It's pretty big.
Hopefully you can see it. If not, I have some pictures that I'm hoping to download eventually. Pretty cool.
That's so big. They look smaller in the film than they are in person.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll really see them.
We're going down that mountain.
There we go. They're everywhere.
Okay, if the kids ever show up, we're about to take a hike down into the canyon behind me here. See, where's that view? It's a pretty remarkable view here. It's way different than it does on any TV show I've ever seen, I can tell you that for sure. We're gonna see how many miles we can get down before we have to start going back up. I doubt we'll make it all the way in because it's about, what did it say, 10 miles by foot to get down there. We'll see. All right.
Okay,
Wait. With Mom. Into the tunnel. I'm filming you. Gotcha. Okay, you're on, Brooke.
It likes you, Brooke. My goodness gracious, there for you so.
There's a sign that says we're not supposed to do this.
Oh, that's it.
Good. No, I'm not gonna film you through it. like I put our family in jeopardy here. We have a sheer drop off that goes down. I'm getting yelled at because I'm in the picture view. But this cliff goes down probably a few hundred feet, easy, just sheer drop. But it's a nice place to take pictures, for sure. Grand Canyon Railroad pulling out. I don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. Kids getting ready to hit the trail, because the trail is yonder way. All right, hit it. Oh, no. Weak.
Nathan went pretty far.
I'm about to be out of breath going up a hill. I have a very strong suspicion. Because we're going from there up to there. That's a long ways. I promise.